Yo, it's Victronia, and I'm here with ThatBoyJock and HeflianoGamer. They're twisting their hair right now. Yeah, that's what they're doing.
See, I wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready.
Just don't mind this. I'm gonna blend in.
We're just gonna answer some questions to help y'all get to know us a little bit better. First question is, if you absolutely had to gain 10 pounds, what would you eat?
Would I live based off of what I'm gonna eat though?
Just if you need to gain 10 pounds real fast.
Like,
what
it's
would
certain
you eat?
foods that will kill you if you do that though. So like, it's like, is it anything like will I live?
Yeah.
McDonald's.
That's what I was gonna say.
Or pizza.
Yeah. I would eat cheesecake.
I love cheesecake at nighttime, real late at night.
What about you?
I was gonna say McDonald's.
Yikes.
I could live on that.
Right?
When was the last time you laughed so hard tears came to your eyes?
Last night.
Bro,
Yes.
what was it?
So this dude, he was, and I'm sure everybody has seen this, he got millions of views. So this dude, he was like cutting his hair, and he was like, yo, all the girls, I'm gonna get all the girls in Magic City.
Wait, are you talking about that guy? He was too far forward.
Yeah.
Oh my
He was
gosh.
like, yeah, I'm a barber, baby. Yeah, this and that.
I'm gonna put that clip in there
Yo.
so y'all know what we talking about.
Over here, you never want to start off over here. You always start in the middle. Then you just kind of, you know what I'm saying, go forward like that there. You know, get that side a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Last time I laughed so hard, I don't know. It was probably yesterday. You know, when everybody was freaking out about Trump.
I'm looking for the video I watched, I think yesterday.
So it was yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
It was sometime this week, cause I was like, oh.
Do you remember what it was about?
Next.
Next question. If you could live in any home from a TV series, what home would it be?
Oh, that's easy.
That's easy.
That's easy.
Home Alone.
Bro, you trying to die?
Crazy.
Home Alone.
You trying to die?
How
You
would you
getting
die?
robbed.
And look at who I'm living with.
He gonna kill you.
It's absolutely fun.
Kevin
And
McAllister,
that's my
he gonna
favorite
kill
movie.
you,
That's my
bro.
favorite movie. So, you feel me?
The household that I would live in, dang. I don't watch too many TV
Proud
shows, to
Family?
be honest. No, that's vicious behind dog. The vicious behind kids. I'm gonna just say Steven Universe. That's like my favorite TV show. So that's the household I would live in. What about you?
Easily.
Hey, he gonna say Full House. He gonna say Full
Why you
House.
always choose Full House?
Cause
That's
you always
crazy.
talking about Full House.
What the heck, bro?
It's that show.
I should show y'all.
That is that show. Or Fuller House.
What comes to mind when you hear road trip?
All the movies I'm gonna download and all the stuff I'm gonna do on that road trip. But I thought that was like a movie reference.
I think that is a movie. Isn't
No,
it?
that is a movie. But
Yeah.
every time I think about road trip, I think about my future. Because that's what's gonna be happening.
Yeah. I think about Vegas because whenever people talk about let's take a road trip, they usually like let's take a road trip to Vegas and
No, it's like, cause like people, like they would rather take a plane to get there faster. But like honestly,
hey, road trips are lit.
road trips are funner than it's probably gonna be the funnest thing that you're gonna do.
Yeah. I think of road trips. I think of Vegas and then I think about that good music. Like those,
Not alone.
Yeah.
Don't go on a road trip alone.
Don't go alone.
That's not fun. When you go with your homies and stuff, like I don't know if you can get copyrighted for this. Okay, you can't actually. But all right, so in this one of my favorite movies, I can't mention it. I'm not gonna mention it. But in one scene, got up out of the car. He peed out the car and let the window down in the back seat, and his friend had his mouth wide open, sleep, peeing right in his friend. It was funny, but like that's the type of dumb stuff that would happen.
Yeah, I think of those dope songs that you listen to that sometimes you gotta go real quick. I think of those songs that make you think about a road trip. Just be listening to them and you be like, yeah, this would be a good road trip song. What about you?
Road trip? I think of a regular day in the car with my mom. Like just the other day, she said, "Oh, let's go to the mall so she can get some shoes for her. It was some Timberlands. It was some pink Timberlands. We went there, right? And she get the shoes. That was supposed to be like a 25-minute trip to Foot Locker at the Florida Mall.
It turned into a whole day.
It was like 2-3 hours. Cause we went to well, first after that we went to Sally's. She didn't even tell me we was going to Sally's. Then she said, "Oh, it ain't in here. We gotta go to a different Sally's." I said, "We went to Sally's. We came out, and I was like, well, can I get some McDonald's for the trip?" And then she took me there, which surprised me. I thought she was going to take me.
I can get nothing.
And then we go down the street, down a couple more streets. She get lost. Then she
got
find
lost.
it. Yeah, she's talking about, where is it?
Jimmy, what day was that?
Huh?
What day was that?
Who?
What day was that you talking about?
Oh, I told her when Mom had took me to go to Foot Locker work.
Yo, add on to that. Like, on a road trip, we went to Five Guys, and that was the first day I ever ate there. And we all loved this movie called Dumb and Dumber. And we sat in Five Guys, and sitting in there, it felt like he was on the scene of Dumb and Dumber where dude spitting his burger.
You talking about the original Dumb and Dumber?
Yeah.
The one that we've seen a bunch of times?
Okay,
Oh, Lord.
that happened, and I felt like I was in there. That jump was crazy, and like for like the rest of the road trip,
What,
and
you
then I
spit in
just
my burger?
That's what you got from that?
Yeah, that's what I get from that. 'Cause I thought you was gonna say that. Oh.
that's disgusting, bro. I would never spit in somebody's burger.
Yeah, and then that man died after that. If you could be an Olympic athlete, what would your sport be?
Basketball.
Weightlifting.
Yeah, you can do that. Alright. Yeah, I was gonna say basketball.
No, you can't say basketball.
I
It's
can't say
taken.
basketball.
It's taken.
It's taken.
It's taken.
I'll run. I'll lose, but I'll run.
The boy got crackers.
Not against them. You say Bolton and all
Oh
them.
yeah, you're right. That
They
man.
got.
It's gonna be gone.
Not true. I think
Yes.
crackhead speed. His speed is faster.
Just scare him real bad and he'll be gone. Just scare him. Alright, next question. Would you rather travel 50 years into the past or 50 years into the future? So I'm gonna answer that for all of us. We're black, so we're gonna go 50 years into the future unless y'all wanna go 50 years into the past.
Nah, I'm good because if you think about it, we're in 2016. I'm not good at math, so I can't. I'm gonna do it right
now.
Matter of fact, let me not say something dumb on the camera. Just
That's 1966. Definitely not.
we're not going back here.
Heck nah. We just would have been going through the civil rights. That's all we would have been
50
doing.
years into the future.
Yeah.
That'd be
going-
scary though. You change some things for real.
Oh, going back?
What did it
No, going into the future. I see what's stuff bad.
Oh, yeah. Then no.
2007.
Just go into the future and bring something back and get rich off of it.
Duh.
Yeah, so all across the board, we're going 50 years into the
And I
future.
go see my future self too.
You did.
I would be
Wait, but
50 years from now.
how old will you be?
16. I'll be 66.
Yeah, you'll be 66.
Dang, no, I'm not. What you saying?
Yeah.
You're just 2 years younger than me.
Jen, you'll be.
63.
Yeah.
I'm still
So you gonna be dead too?
Yo, that's crazy.
Alright.
Jada seems so young, but he'll
Yeah.
be 63 when I'm 66.
I would be 68.
Yeah, you did too.
Stop.
Really, bro.
So you got two years to live
No, who is that?
Everybody never
LeBron.
then?
LeBron.
What are you
LeBron.
saying like that, Jen?
He's
They're
like
not old.
he's like 30 now.
That's
He could be 80.
When was the last time you cried?
Next.
No,
That
no.
way.
Answer in the
That way.
Answer the question.
When was the last time I
question.
cried? I mean, sometimes I'd be on the wrong side of the bed and tears go falling off my face.
That
That does not
That doesn't
count.
count.
I mean,
Emotionally.
Emotionally cried.
When I didn't make the basketball team. It wasn't because I didn't make the team, it's because I didn't know if I was going to make the team, and it was because I didn't know what was the next step if I didn't make the team. But now I'm Gucci. So we good.
Last time I cried. last year, I think.
Last year.
Yeah.
Grew up in these streets without no heart.
No. It was this year.
So much dope, daddy rolled this kid.
What about you? When's the last time you
She
cried?
grew up in these streets without no
See, it
heart.
was like a couple days ago.
Why?
My mom took my phone.
What the?
You cried
You
because
cry because of that, bro?
No, like I was frustrated. No, that you remember that day you had came in my room? It was last Friday. And I was in my bed.
He was boy, Frank Ocean, boy. Bro, a tornado flew around his room, bro. For real, bro. That shit was on the other side of his bed. Pill up, bro. It looked like he wanted to like blow up the world, bro. Like I came in there.
Blow the world.
No, that was the day you was at the house too.
You was there.
Oh, when he came home and went straight to bed.
He was
that's
on the
why
other
you
side
seen
of the
nothing.
bed.
That's why you seen nothing.
That joke was
You did?
hilarious, bro.
You were frustrated?
Yes. Like I was supposed to get my phone back, but I ain't turned in my assignment.
Oh yeah, she cussed him out basically.
That joke was hilarious.
Yeah, nobody like to be yelled at.
She do.
When the next question, are you a leader or a follower? How do you know?
I'm a leader.
How do you
And the reason
know?
why I know is because people listen to me, and I come up with original ideas. Like but I'm open too. Like I can listen to other people, but like say if like somebody gave me an order, like we was all in the group, I think people would turn to me. Honestly, I can't go further on that because I'm not in that predicament.
I'm gonna say I'm a leader definitely, because all throughout my life, all I can remember is being the leader of the group. I'm always in charge.
Oh yeah, leader of the house too.
Yeah, like
So
people just kind of naturally listen to me. That's what I've found. People naturally seem to listen to me.
Well, I'm kind of a follower. It's like
Let him explain.
no, like
Let him explain.
I feel like I'm too scared to like if I take control, I feel like I'm gonna mess up because like
Okay, that's a valid reason.
All right.
I don't like messing stuff up for people, and they be getting mad.
Okay, that's a valid reason. Okay, at least he wasn't just like because it's easier or something like that. Next question: if you had an extra hour every evening, what would you do with it?
If I had
An
an extra hour, which I'm thinking they're talking about a 13th hour. So like after 12.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
So like after 12, what I would be doing, probably doing what I was doing anyways. I mean, stay up anyways, watching
90s
video
movies
games.
and watching basketball documentaries. I would either actually like if it's like he said a 13th hour after midnight. Like all I'd be doing after midnight is like I'd be up. I'd be video editing first of all, because I actually got something coming out right now. I'm trying to do something right now, and it's taking me a while. It's taking me 2 days because I just get tired because it's like longer. Boy, it's longer than what I'm used to editing.
You know what they should have asked? What if they took an hour off school hours? So like say if like it was an hour back from when we're usually and not even on Wednesdays, because on Wednesdays we get out at 1. So what if they took that hour back? We get out at 12, and on regular days we get out at 1. That would be great, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I could get my extra nap. I could get my nap in. I'll be good.
I can do everything. Like you can literally from 1 to 12 o'clock at night. If y'all spend that much time on whatever y'all doing, from 1 to 12, I know so much stuff I can do.
What'd you do with your 13th hour?
Probably the same thing I regularly do.
Sleep.
Like
Video games.
No, I don't sleep. I already do that anymore.
He played 8-ball pool all this like since he got the update. That's all they've been doing, honestly.
Not really.
So what would you do with your 13th hour?
Usually, when I'm done with everything, I get in bed. I'll be like twisting my hair when I'm done with that.
Netflix.
And watch videos, Netflix, all that. Like when I get in bed, and I go to sleep at 12. So.
He's not supposed to. We're supposed to go to sleep at 10.
Yeah, I turn my light off, the TV off, and everything.
I don't
never get caught.
I don't understand that because he is right behind his parents. What's the most courageous thing you have ever done?
I used to. I hope my mom don't see this. I used to sneak out of the house like 5 o'clock in the morning to walk to the school to go play basketball in the morning. So, and I didn't want to do it.
Commitment.
I did not.
Wait, that's not courageous.
Yeah, it is courageous. You know my mama?
Oh, yeah,
in the garage, the house says garage door. And this is the courageous part, because when it says garage door and the garage is up and it's down, I dip. And I brought a hoverboard to school in my book bag so that I can ride it to the school. So like, that was heavy, and I have a bad shoulder because of that. So that's what I got.
All right, I guess that's courageous. The most courageous thing for me that I can really remember is, and I remember this vividly because this is like legit. It was legit. So it was in 10th grade. We had a project where we had to like do a debate thing, and I went up to my teacher. I specifically asked her for this topic. I said, can I talk about the criminalization of black people in America? And she was like, oh yeah. So my debate partner, I really don't know. She was new, and then she like after like a week or two, she just stopped coming, and I was like, so I don't have a partner? This is gonna be me up here by myself talking to like, it was like 13 kids in that class. So I got up in front of that stage. I got up in front of them, and I was like, my heart was pounding. I was like, oh my gosh, I really don't want to do this, but I knew I had to because like, I'll say like a third or half of the class is white. So I was like, this is something they need to be conscious about in the coming years. Like even if it's just for this moment, I want them to think about it. So I didn't want to do it, but I did it anyway because I knew that it was important, that it was something I had to do. So I would say that was like my most courageous moment. What about you?
It's kind of stupid. Like, this is about like my 6th grade going into 7th grade summer. It was like close to the end. I was dating a girl. It was dating for like 10 months, and I just broke up with her.
Which person in your family do you look like the most?
Oh, do I look like? Y'all can find pictures of my daddy on the internet, and I ain't afraid to show him. Neil for real.
Get him some exposure.
She gonna put at Neil for real, alright? So
yeah, we gonna get him.
I like to think I look like him. Sometimes
honestly, he looked like his mom to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, sometimes I look like my mom.
Yeah, like 75% of the time he looked like her, but he looked like his dad too.
I think I act like him more than I.
Yeah, that is accurate.
His twin is here in this house too. And we're not gonna show him, but he here.
Oh yeah,
he looked just like the man. He looked just like the man, so he better say that.
All right, yeah, the person I look like the most, I look like my mom and my dad. Like I'm an even split. If I'm with my mom, people are like, dang, y'all twins. Then when I'm with my dad, they say the same thing. So I'm an even split of them. I look like my mom and my dad.
Don't say the wrong answer.
Well, everybody in my family want to say I look like that man out there, my uncle. Look, I look nothing like. That's not funny.
Wormy.
I don't know why they call me that anyways. Oh, because they said when a baby, I used to move weird, so they called me that.
I never heard that story, but okay.
Somebody told me that. But like, I don't know why everybody think I look like him, so I guess that's who I look like.
It's my brother. They do low-key look like that.
And they act like I'm telling y'all, bro.
Have you seen his daughter?
Yeah.
They got the same shaped head.
Right. But
Y'all
you
got this shit.
No, we don't.
Y'all got the same shit.
He's salty. Look at that next question.
Next question.
This question, what job do you never want to have?
Yo. Alright, gotta be smart on this. Do I never want to have a manufacturing job? So this means I don't want to work with no machines whatsoever.
Why?
So it's dangerous. Like, I watched this Blasphemous episode, and he was looking at the worst deaths that happened live on camera. And this dude, he was working with this machine, and it was like boom, 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 boom. All he did was put his hand by it. Just a fingernail just touched it. His whole body flew in and just started flipping around and died. He died just like that. And
0 to 100.
Like everything. And then one time on his cooking job, they was working with this big old grill. Next thing you know, they said, you gotta get in there and clean the grill. It's been off all day. They get in there, burnt alive.
It's like that thing from you know what that one movie where she's like, can you get in the oven to clean it?
No, Red Riding Hood or something like that? What is that?
No.
I thought you was talking about salad fingers.
What the heck? Why would I be talking about salad fingers?
Because he asked him to get in the oven, right?
Will you please get my oven? weirdo.
Yeah, me.
Job I would never want to have is sanitation, because I mean I know they get paid, but it's just not a job for me. And I hear that that's actually like one of the more dangerous jobs out there. So just not.
Isn't sanitation like janitor?
I mean like garbage. The people that work the garbage truck and stuff.
I was gonna say like a school janitor, because I know the kids in our school, they nasty. They throw stuff. They eat weird stuff.
Kids at school be nasty for no reason.
The locker rooms dirty, the bathrooms, it's just nasty.
But on that note, if I had to pick the other job that I wouldn't want to have, either teacher or substitute. Definitely substitute, actually, because if a substitute comes in there trying to actually be a teacher, they disrespect them so much, and I don't understand. Like, there's no reason for that. You're probably not gonna see this person more than like once or twice in the whole time that you're gonna be at school. So
I had a sub today. This little girl next to me kept on talking. I was like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. If I was a teacher and people kept talking, like, I understand like teachers can't say certain things, but legit I would just be saying shut up. Like, I hate when people are talking while the teacher is talking. That's so annoying.
I be trying to get I want to learn.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, if you would shut up for half a second, I could hear the teacher and learn something, and that'd be good for me. Next question: if you stayed up all night one night, what would you do? We actually did that we did that before. The three of us and their brother, we did a challenge to see who could stay up the longest.
She won.
Yeah, I won. He went to bed first. Legit, he was talking so much trash.
What even a contest with him? Like, you already knew he was finna go to sleep first, bro.
He was talking so much trash. He was like, I'm gonna stay up. I'm gonna be good. We were watching a movie. That man fell asleep right next to it. What was it? It was like 12 o'clock. He fell asleep.
Yo, it wasn't a valid time to even go to sleep.
Yeah. Like if you can't stay up past 12.
Yo, I tell y'all. I stayed up for a whole day.
Yeah.
It was hell. I went to sleep during the day, so I was like, I forgot what the prize was. I was like, man, I don't even care anymore. I'm gonna go to sleep. Like, legit, my eyes were hurting, and I'm seeing her. I go in the room and look at her. She's wide awake on her computer, so I'm like, I'm not finna battle with her. And my older brother, he had already went to sleep.
Yeah. It was him.
He was cheating,
your
though.
Brother.
He was cheating, like he and just.
He was taking them 10 seconds nap.
She'll always be up. She won that.
It was him, then their brother, and then him. And I remember too, because I was feeling okay, but obviously you're kind of tired still. So I went in the room, I checked on them. They was knocked out on the bed. I was looking at them, I was like, yeah, y'all boys thought y'all can hang with the big dogs. And like after that, I went and took a shower, and then I went to sleep. Best sleep.
I could stay up now.
And after that, I went to sleep in. I think I went to sleep in the morning, and I didn't wake up until nighttime. And their parents, they was like, "Dang, you slept all day." And I was like, "What you expect? I've been awake for 3 days."
Man, shit.
Oh, this is a good one. What's the most trouble you've gotten into so far?
So far, oh, that's a good one. And that's crazy, because to think about it, I haven't done anything as bad as this. So I stole over $250 from my mom one time in PlayStation games, because she left her credit card on my game.
Yeah.
And I had this big check for like $1 billion, and I found it, and it's one of those fake checks, and it had credit card numbers on it and everything. So I'm like, I'm gonna put this on the PlayStation. If my mom asks what it is, I'm gonna say like, I use this, not knowing that they're actually gonna take the money. So I went to my PlayStation, and it was $250 on there. And they said, do you want to put this on there? I said, yes. I bought like 10 games, got a whooping the next day, and I kept the games.
The most trouble I ever got into, texting somebody that I wasn't supposed to be texting, and she got mad and she took my phone and never gave it back. So that's mine.
I don't know if that's what I really got.
Do you? You can't say that you never got into some big trouble.
I do, but I probably don't. I just don't remember.
Alright. So this is the last question. What's the most important thing your parents have taught you?
Let's start that way. I don't even know.
I know mine.
Like, I gotta think.
Well, one of them is principle, like don't do drugs, like smoke, drink, all that, and just don't be like my dad, basically. See, he got like 8 kids.
The most important thing I learned from my mom, just don't depend on people, I guess. You know, be your own person. Try to make it through your own merit. Like, it's okay to get help, but ultimately it's more satisfying and I suppose more helpful to your growth if you do things by yourself, like through your own strength and courage. From my dad, I learned, you know, be careful about who you trust. Like, be careful about who you're friends with, that type of thing.
Just to listen to her. Because they say everything parents say is you should listen to them. That's what I've learned so far. But, alright, what I can say, probably along with what my brother said, just don't do nothing dumb. Oh, no. Be careful with women. Just be careful around what girls you hang around. Never want to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. Blah, blah, blah. Don't do nothing dumb. That's the biggest lesson I got right now.
Yeah, alright. So that was the last question. I hope y'all like this video just to help y'all get to know us a little bit better. And I would love to see some comments from y'all. Just maybe answer some of the questions if y'all want, or just leave any kind of information that you think, you know, that you want us to know about y'all. So that's what we got for y'all. I hope y'all liked it. See y'all next time. This is ThatBoyJock, HeflianoGamer, Victronia. Peace.